We're gonna start on this job. We're gonna be running a culvert across from this side over to here. I just figured I'd take a starting video and we'll go from there. We started digging for this culvert, and I'm just gonna shut the road. There's a way around. There's another. You got to go way down around towards the lake, but I'm gonna close the road right off so we can just dig the hole rather than do one at a time. If it was a town road, you have to do it that way, but out here it's class 6 camp road. I told them we're just going to dig it, make it as quick as we can. I just want to show that's the crap that we're digging out to put a culvert in. This is what you do sometimes. So, that's why when you do one, you don't know if it's going to be 2 hours or 6 hours. But I also want to show that culvert down there failed. It is working, but this washed across probably 4 times since last fall. And I want to show the whole distance of this guy's lawn that ran across and made a hell of a mess. And one of the things I do that most contractors wouldn't do is I'm going to clean this up. I just want to show. I was going to use a power broom, but I think this blower is going to work better. But we'll get this stuff off his lawn, and then when I grade the roads, the leaves are kind of just blown out into the wood line on the other side, so and down in that hole. But like I said, most contractors won't do this, and it's not just because I live out here. This could be someplace else. This is the difference between hiring some people versus others. But I talked to the road committee members, and they agreed do it right, and this was included on my price. But again, this might be why I'm a couple $100 more than another guy too. I kind of know the digging out here, so I kind of knew that's the crap show we were going to run into trying to dig across. And that's another reason these roads, with all that, over the years, there's not enough good gravel out here. So when you get down through some parts of the road have a foot now, some have 3 or 4 inches. When you get through that 3 or 4 inches of good gravel, that's what you get into. And that's another problem with having a big grader come in here, is they will bite right in, and then they're pounding that back flat into the road, and then just keep popping up. What I'm trying to do is get rid of as much of them when I dig them out, to get rid of them. But I just want to show that is the amount of rocks we're going to have coming from that to put a culvert in is just insane. It's nice that I'm working within where I live, because I can just grab this stuff. I'm literally near one of my lots I have extra stuff on, so I'm not backfilling with any of this. So we're gonna haul this off and bring some better gravel up, but I'm literally 50 yards away from one of my storage yards. way you choose to put a culvert in, you always find that stuff. And then big one over here. It's half buried now, but that's a pretty good sized rock there too. And just so everybody knows, that's my son-in-law that's running my equipment. He's the only one that runs that other than my daughter. That's me. Alright, we're back on this culvert. I had to go to a meeting and I left my son-in-law working on it, and I got back and he's about done, which is good. I only have my son-in-law and my daughter work for me. They're the only, my wife will help me out once in a while, but they're both people I can leave on a piece of equipment and not worry about stuff. When I leave, it doesn't mean I don't have to worry about them. They work and get stuff done. Still past 5 o'clock, but I've had a long day. I started well before 6 this morning, so I'm ready to call it. But it's good enough for tonight. I might put a little bit of stone around the ends. We're not sure. I think we're going to end up digging this, cleaning this up, making a little more of a reservoir, because that uphill lot right there, when the snow melts in the spring, it overloads the culvert that was over there. So we added this one, and it's right off where that stream comes out of that lot. He packed the rock around the end of that real good. A lot of big boulders that came out of the road. But I think I'm going to leave that just the way it is. It's going to trickle out of that hole. So down at the bottom of this lot, that goes to where there's a natural stream. So it just filters down through there. I think it's going to work well. These ditches here help a lot, because this is kind of like a crown in the road where the load is sitting. When it downpours, the lots across that hot top driveway and this driveway here that goes in the bottom part of that lot, a lot of water comes down out of there, and this just, you can see by looking at the sediment at the bottom, it kind of goes in there, the fines fall out of it, and just the water goes down over the hill. The biggest thing in this development is at the bottom of this development is the lake. You got to make sure water is clean by the time it gets there, or you can get in some pretty serious trouble. So when I do culverts and ditching, I try to get it so that there's like sediment ponds. It'll fill up and trickle, and it'll trickle down through, and then, like I said, by the time it goes into that wood line, it's pretty clean. Like I said, we just added that culvert there, and right now it's been dry now for well over a week, no rain. So there's still a lot of stuff that's going to seep out of that hillside probably for the next week or so, but I'm happy with the way that's running, and it will be clean by the time it gets down to the lake. So I'll pick these trees up in the morning, but other than that, this is just about done. I just chipped up the few little trees we had to take down, and this set three days, just Friday, Saturday, Sunday, all the people come up to their camps. This road takes a pretty good beating. A little bit of a cavity that was there this morning, I just graded one more time. Plus we're revisiting this probably in a week or two, and I think we're going to try to put 6 or 8 inches of gravel on the road right here with any luck. We got rain last night a little bit. That's running. Like I said, that's going to trickle down out of there. It goes down to another valley, which goes to a natural stream that goes to the lake. I threw a little bit of stone off the screener just to slow things down, and like I said, that's pretty much going to work the way I want it to. We left that culvert over there because it's still running. It kind of like egged out a little bit. It's not completely collapsed, and I don't think it's gonna. These will take a hell of a beating. And you see the dirt that I dug up, the gravel, and like there was big boulders when you dig this road up, and I think you'll find whoever did it didn't want to bring clean fill in and backfill with the crappy stuff, and a big heavy boulder is probably what collapsed that. Where it's collapsed is pretty much off the edge of the road over there. But I just thought I'd take a shot. Like I said, we cleaned up the wood line. Everything we created, we cleaned up, plus a little more. There's going to be a lot of road work videos this year, I can tell you that. Heading to another Class 6 camp road this morning on another lake, and same thing there. First thing we're doing is cleaning up a bunch of trees that came down. So we're going to call this video here on the Covert. If you like my content, please like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.